the sacrifices I make. So, it's summer. Not yet. And yet. I had to turn my fan off, I had to close my window, it's 30 degrees, and I have to record in silence. But here we are. So first, something very light, something very niche. You feel like a hipster? Are you for some reason absolutely fucking nuts for trains? Well, there is Chatham Main and Medway, available for free for a weekend, for your train simulating needs. But that's only for some. Let's talk some real heavy hitters. Also free weekend, Hunt Showdown. It's actually pretty interesting. What it is that you're cowboys, essentially, and you're hunting ghosts. And how the game looks like is like Evolved, only it's a co-op and not asymmetric PvP, so the monster is not controlled by the player, and you hunt it. But if you fail, you lose all the gear you ground for. However, fortunately, and maybe some kind of fairness implementation, you do keep all the experience you gain on your character, on your entire account, really. So that's an interesting twist, I think. Even though you died and lost all your gear, you as a person learned to play the game, and your characters as veterans still remember and still possess more advanced skills to take greater risks in the hunts at the beginning, to have an easier time reaching the level of gear you had before, or otherwise it's easier to just grind the weak monsters at the beginning. So there's always a progression, supposedly. It's interesting actually. And in the end, of course, as usual, your favorite platform to hate, Epic Games Store offers you Enter the Gungeon. Now, I would like to draw your attention to the screen in case you weren't looking. And in case you weren't watching previous fucking videos, you might notice that this screen is filled with fucking text, as opposed to all the other games from Epic Store I mentioned. The previous ones had just a short paragraph to kinda intrigue you, I think. This one has an entire page of text, because it's already a well-known game, and since they're selling it, they're gonna sell it super hard. It's interesting that they're selling it super hard, considering that they're giving it away for free for the whole week, and you can keep it forever. It's not like I said that it's only a weekend deal, like I was late for the party, and you could only get it in a few days. No, it's actually almost an entire week left. They start at Fridays, or close to weekends, rather than at the beginning of them. So yeah, start off by reading the block of text to ensure yourself that this 2D isometric bullet hell sort of procedurally generated, or at least random to a degree, game is something you want. Especially since it's for free, you can keep it forever and everyone likes it. It's your choice. Theoretically, you're free to be wrong,